Hi guys, welcome to the Tech Vasti. Today we will look how to set up a Neo4j as a graph database in our local using our favorite container platform Docker, so that you can easily access the Neo4j and you can do the validation with your application code. Okay, and you can play with the Neo4j. Neo4j is a really highly scalable, robust native graph database. So when we say the native graph database, so it's a leading graph database with native graph storage. Underlying graph, the structure of a storage is the graph. Definitely, I am planning to create the next series on the Neo4j. At that time, we will look into that. But for now, let's do the setup in our local with the Neo4j database using the Docker. So for that, as usually, you have to visit to the hub.docker.com, the hub.docker.com. It is the Docker registry, and we need to search the official Neo4j image. So for now, to save the time, I'm just pulling the images. I started pulling the images from our Docker registry, and you just need to check the official documentation from the Neo4j, which is very explanatory. I really love this documentation. They have given the each and every step how to do that. So as usually, first step is to pull the image, verify that image whether that image is available in your local or not, and based on that we will take the next action. We have to run the container, and then we'll check bind to the port and try to access the Neo4j database. Yeah, let's wait. Yeah, but now the image is pulled, so let's go ahead and verify whether image is available in our local or not using our docker images command and grep one. So Neo4j is available with the latest tag and the image is available. So let's go ahead and run the image or create the container. Okay, so we'll just check the command which we usually use. So here just the additional part is that we have the mapping for the two ports and the volume we have given to store the data. So for every database you can provide the volume based on the commands. So for the Neo4j we'll just demonstrate this one. Okay, so if you look, these are the two binding ports, which is for the HTTP and BOLT access. So BOLT is the protocol to communicate with the Neo4j database that you can read through the documentation. And the different ports, 7474 is the HTTP, 7473 is the HTTPS, which is the SSL one, and the BOLT protocol 7687. So yeah, folder mounted to data is not writable from the outside containers. Changing folder owner to the Neo4j. Okay, so we forgot to run the container in the detach mode, so you have to just add the -1 d to run into the detach mode, but it's okay, we'll run into the attach mode, no issue. We'll just check. Okay, we'll check the logs as well whether it's running properly or not. Okay, Neo4j test, that's our container name. These are the starting log which we have observed here only. Okay, so it's not yet started. We'll just verify by hitting the container. Okay, we'll try to access, but it's not yet up. Okay, we'll try to access. Okay, let's see, we'll wait for some time and then we'll access. For now we'll just observe the logs. So it's not yet started, it will take some time to start, but for now, before that, I'll show you the documentation as well, which is a very useful. You guys can just go through it, which is self-explanatory, and you will get everything. It is self-explaining what exactly you have to look, and if you have to do the custom settings, everything. It's a really good documentation. You can go through each one. Okay, what are the different parameters, naming and everything. The one thing which I wanted to showcase is that, yeah, this one. As we as part of this command run only, we just showed you that you can attach the volume, but you can attach the different things as well, logs. If you wanted to get the logs in the different folders or different imports, plugins you can provide, And one more note is that if you don't want to provide the authentication right to your container, so you can just provide the environment Neo4j authentication is none. So it will not ask you the any basic credentials, so that it will be easy for you to access in your development. So it's recommended only for the development, not for your production or any real-time application. Okay, we'll just check. Yeah, it's started. We'll go ahead and try to hit our browser. Yeah, it's accessible. Okay, so you're able to see the Neo4j here. In parallel you can check logs as well. Okay, if you look here, bolt enabled to this port and remote interface available to this one. Look at this. So this is the beautiful Neo4j. So you can access the Neo4j using this one, and similarly you can access the cypher query using shell as well and provide the different commands to run it. So that's it for now. Enjoy the Neo4j.